Hello, I'm Rick Barclay and I'm with PianoClubHouse, and today we're going to learn a 50s classic called Great Balls of Fire. It's by Jerry Lee Lewis, back during his heyday in the 50s. And let's just dig right in. It's in the key of C. Key of C is this: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Okay, now there's several different ways and approaches that you can do this boogie woogie 50s rock and roll piano style of playing, and there's various different recordings of him out there in YouTube land where he played the song actually a couple different ways as the years progressed. So I'm going to kind of show you two or three different ways that you can approach this song, but the basis of the chord progression and the style is pretty much similar. It's just a matter of little different nuances here and there. Okay, so it starts off on pick up a measure with a pick note on the and of 3, and it starts on A, B flat, B to C, and both hands do it. 1, 2, 3, and then there's a rest, and we're learning the piano part, so we're not going to be playing any melodic ideas, so to speak. So that's a whole measure there, and then again on the next measure it's 1, 2, 3, and then it's D, E flat, E, F, and that's 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then again on the end of 3, it's E, F, F sharp, G, 2, 3, and the end of 3, it's G, F sharp, F on the next measure, and then 2, 3, and the end of 3 is back to our A, B flat, B, C. Okay, so let me do that whole intro in order. I'll take it slow. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And then he would do a rake down. And there's a lot of this raking stuff happening in the Great Balls of Fire. That's very atypical of his style. He would do these rakes either up or down, and sometimes numerous in a row. But basically take your thumb and anywhere on the keyboard on the white keys, just kind of rake yourself down. Sometimes I may take the side of my first finger right here, and I still place my thumb there for support, but it'll be the first finger that's actually raking down, and you just kind of lightly on the top of it. Alright, now we're getting into the bulk of the tune, and there's a boogie woogie bass line happening, and again these things can vary, and you have to basically, if you're playing with a bass player, want to make sure that you guys are on the same page and playing the same thing, because if you're doing differences it could clash. That's one of the lines that you'll hear in various different recordings, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and sometimes I've also seen him do this, so he'll go octaves. Different variations like that. I'm going to stick to that, hopefully, throughout this. Or another way that you may see me doing is going on up to the flatted 7th. So those notes are C, E, G, A, and then you walk it back down. And sometimes the rhythms can vary up a little bit. Or the other way, 1, 2, 3, 4. On the next measure, you're going to do the B flat, 2, 3, 4, and then down to the C. Either way, I may vary it up a little bit in this exercise and lesson. Now, sometimes, and especially in the early 50s, what he would do, he would just basically just doing these 8th notes. That was C, E, G. And then other times I've seen as it kind of progressed, So that would basically toggling back and forth. This is an F triad in basically second inversion. So we went from a C, C, E, G, first inversion, to an F, which is C, F, A, and this is in second inversion. So as you can see, the C stays constant, so you're able to boogie woogie back and forth between those two. And you can do different rhythms. You know, add different notes, if you will. And then it goes to an F. So it's F, A, C, D. And you can stay here in this inversion, or if you want to go up and play here, you can. And sometimes you can do that same approach, and this is like a B flat in second inversion, so it's F, A, C, or F, B flat, D. And sometimes you'll see me doing this little grace note thing of the A flat into the A. And you'll hit the A and the C together. So I'll come off of that and then grace note into that, instead of just a plain vanilla. Both of them work well. That time I did the two different bass lines, so you can hear the difference in that.